Caps done today. You see what I did. You guys will see the video of it later today. And we did those caps down there today. I'll show you in a second. I know you guys can't see much light. Alright. The caps we did was C77, C78. The ones with the blue caps, we didn't replace those. You can tell they're the old school caps. And you guys can see C94. We did the one up there to the top here. I'll show you in a second. The one we did, the one on the top today, was C94. You can see it there. C94. That is a C84. We did C84 today. That's one of them. And we did those two red caps today. C89 and C92. We done those yesterday, C107 and 95. And we had to hit that other one. That one, and we did that C94 yesterday. Let me see. Yeah, C94 we did today, I think. We did C94. I think it was today. Yeah, we did C94 today. And we did C84 today, I think, or yesterday. So yeah, I think we done that today. We replaced both caps. I think we done it today or yesterday. We'll have to look at it. And the one we had the challenge was the one with the MOSFETs. The red ones we did today. That was a challenge and a half. And I think I broke off one of the trace leads, but I don't think it's no big deal. We broke one off. I hopped off a little bit when I moved things up on one of the cap things. It was one down below. Not in this area. It was this one I replaced today with that one with the C. The one with the C. I'm trying to see. It was C79 when I did that today. You guys will see it. Yeah, the one with the C79 is the one I did under that white wire today. That's the one that had the broken trace, but it broke off. It popped up, the circle went up a little bit. Then I pushed it back down. Everything was okay. That one right there, that cap. And when I was replacing this one today, it was a C. It was actually C81. I did that today. You guys see that one? I'll give you a further distance there. C81's right down right there. That's one C81 right there. Let me move this over so you guys see it. Yeah, if you guys get to C81, we can lean it that way. You'll see, yeah, that's the one. C81, C79 right there under that one. You guys see it way over the distance. That's the one I started on today when I replaced those two caps. And I started on C94 today. Or yesterday. No, those I did yesterday. And I did those today, I think. Or yesterday, we'll find out. And that's the one I did C81. And that's the one I did. And C79, that's the one that had the pop-out trace on one of them. And I put it back in. So I'll show you guys on the back board we did. And we still got a lot of caps to go. You guys can see it. The only thing that's been completed is all the 47's been completed. All the 47 caps are been completed. So it's been marked off the list for the contact mites. I'll show you guys what I've been checking on the list. So we'll look on the back boards. And I'll show you guys what's been checked off the list. So I know I started recapping today. That's what I did. We got a lot of caps to go here. These are the contact mites. We still got a lot more caps to go. And these are the ones here we have to play. The challenge this one's going to be those over here. But these are the ones we're still doing. So you guys can see all the caps here we're just still dealing with right now. So let me show you the caps we complete today. You see where I'm checking on the list? 047s have been all completed. Not 47, sorry about that. And see the ones that have been checked off the list? Those are the ones we did today. 89, 92, C77, C78, and this C79 today. The other ones we did, C81, you see, that's when we did that one today. And I think it was C94. C94 was one we did today. And we did C95 today, I think, or yesterday. So you guys will see the whole full video of the caps we did today. We still got a long way to go, and we're down either way. I think we've done 8 caps today. We did 8 caps today, and yesterday I think we did 2 or 3. I think we did 2. So that's what I'm saying. Our sidearm tip still looks good, but I hope we can get some more of that stuff either way. I wish I had tons of this stuff. This stuff is amazing. This stuff is cool once you get this stuff. I was using those suckers today, but this is a really good stuff. It's in these tight spots you can get into. I wish I had tons of this stuff, but still got plenty of it. You guys can see it there. But it is an amazing stuff when you get in a tight spot. You put down your iron. It does at 350 Celsius. It works good, and I've done that today. These are the caps I have pulled off. The gray ones I did yesterday, and that one I did today, that new blue one. This one here I done today, guys. You see that one? I pulled that one out. And I think I pulled this one out earlier today, I think. Or that. These are the caps I pulled out so far this week. And you see the ones right here. I pulled out these caps today. And those here. So I'm not going to throw those out. Keep them as backups. And these are not from a cap. I had put this up here today because I was doing some things, so I'll put that back in the contact mics list. So we'll show you the thing in the background. This doesn't have no magnified thing. Wish I had one with a magnified one. Let me show us what I did today. You guys will see it on video, the close-up shots. So I've been working on it during 3 o'clock this afternoon, and I'll tell you good news. My dad came home today, so they had to replace his feeding tube today. My mom took him to the ambulance earlier today, so it took like 15 minutes to replace the feeding tube. So he's got a new feeding tube, and the last time was in 2024 when he had it, so it was all rotted. That's what happened. You guys can see when I replaced all the caps. See where I did all the solder joints, what I did there. Those are the ones I did the challenge today. Those here, I got some of the markers right, but I was off a little bit here, and I had found it by eyeballing and using a laser pointer, and that's how I did that. I think these are okay. It's still soldered together. I did a lot of challenge on that today, and you still see the markers of those ones. This was the challenge I did today right here. This was the most difficult one, and you guys see, and I pushed that thing back down because I was actually desoldering this component here in this area here. One of these areas I was doing it, not on the tray thing. This one I resoldered it back in today, these caps here, and you see where I solder it back with the capacitors. I think it was over here in this area here. We soldered it back in, but you guys see the challenge. I marked them that way, but we had it in this area today right here. That was the one with the 79 you were talking about, in this area where it's at. 79 is in this area where it's at, in this area. So we did that challenge today. I had to did all that right up there to these here. These areas I did today. So we got a long way to go, guys. A long way to go. So those are what I worked on today on the trace boards. That's where the capacitors were, and those things. I think these are actually connected here, these two here. Give us a little pointer. The only thing I don't have is one of those screwdriver type, ceramic type screwdrivers. I don't have one of those. So we did all these here today. Actually where the caps are at in this area. They were over here, in this area here, and one over that way. So we had to resolder these, reflow them back up today and get them going. I think our trace sleeves are still good. So it's still fine. Oh, this one's not touching anything over there. Let's take a look. kind of see it's over that. So it doesn't look like it's touching. I looked at it just now. You guys saw it. Let's take a look. Yeah, let's see. Doesn't look like anything touching. Okay. Nothing's touching. Okay, that's good. That's good. Because it doesn't look like it's touching. I just checked that out. And I can tell it's not touching. So you guys can see it. Might look like it's touching, but let me go over here. That one looks fine. Because I was looking at there. You guys looking at that third. Yeah, it looks fine. Look good. Yeah, she looks good. They all look great. So that's what I'm saying, guys. I hope that one doesn't affect anything in this area, what happened today. But it hopped out one of these little circle things in the area when that happens. But I put it back down when I push stack down on it. You guys can tell where it's at on these boards, but we gotta do that today. And we gotta do all that. So that's a lot of soldering today, you guys know that. So that was the challenge one, this one here. But everything's back to normal. I had to put it back together the way it did. And these things flow right there. They're not touching each other on both sides. You guys can tell by that. So the space is looking good, looking good. So they're not touching on both sides. You guys can tell that. The flux actually helps to keep from touching each other. So they look pretty good. That was the challenge thing I had to get in that area today. And I'm saying, that's what I'm saying, guys. They look okay on the solder leads. They're looking okay. And we did alright. So the radio should be okay. If the solder still touches these things, they're okay. And you don't need to do anything to them. And we did a lot of that today. Especially, let me get that out of there. Let's get this stuff out of this over here. There we go. We got it out of the way. Alright, good. These things are amazing tools. They do really cool stuff. You guys can see what I did today. So we're good, guys. So you guys have a good night. We'll catch you later from UDX Street 62, Knoxville, Tennessee, getting on down. And we got all these things we have to do later today, but you guys maybe tomorrow. But I did at least 8 caps today, and I did some yesterday. There's our Beaver microscope. I'm using the microscope, and I'm eyeballing it myself, looking at these things. I'm doing by eyeball and looking at the microscope at the same time, and using this camera and recording it. And there's no sound in the recording of the microscope thing. You guys know that. So you guys know I'm going to tell you what the time is. The time is 7:29 in the evening. But my other clock says here 7:25. That's usually about right. 7:24. But this is usually the right time here. So our Madison's still here. You guys understand. And this is UDX Street 62, Knoxville, Tennessee. Get on down. And we're going to have more videos soon. Let's hope the caps will do success. Let's hope that buzzing relay will go away. Let's hope the radio goes A-okay. Let's hope this thing's what I'm doing. And you guys know I got the Robin caps here today. Yesterday, you guys saw it on video. So it's going to get cold tonight. We're good. This is UDX Street 62, Knoxville, Tennessee. Getting on down. 410. Oh yeah, 362. Getting on down in Knoxville, Tennessee. So I just want to let you guys know. Also, we got our audio jack ready to go for our quad 5. We want to swipe the speaker anytime we want. The only thing the Madison doesn't have a speaker its own self, because I'm using the Wilson speaker. And when I do those live streams, if we don't get any skip on the Madison, we can switch over to here. And with the speaker, and we'd be all right. I was on it earlier today. I was checking. There was no skip today. I didn't hear no skip during this morning on the quad 5. I usually hear stations coming very fast, even on the beam, but it's kind of very windy tonight. I don't want to take a risk in the wind, but it's blowing around out there tonight from the cold front. But everything will be quite good. Everything will calm down. Everything's looking good on the antennas right now. And we're getting some little snow flurries, like little flurries, and that's it. But most of it's been kind of cold out. So you guys have a great night. UDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, getting on down. Let's go. 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, getting on down. Just want to tell you guys, sorry about the video, we got interrupted. And we're looking good on all the stuff we hear tonight. Just want to make sure you guys get to see some bonus footage. And we're good. And we still have the Robin 123B. So, if you guys want to donate some stuff to this channel, let me know. Any soldering stuff, or magnifiers would be good. Or stuff like that, or C radios, you guys know it. So, we got the caps here. I put them all in here for the Robin 123B. These are the things we do. I just want to let you guys know it's pretty pitch black tonight. So, before we get on out of here, so don't forget to check out the shows like Hogtown Radio Roundup. And don't forget to check out Uncle Freddy Chicken Choker and Old Radio Night right here. We got the Dice and the Dice. So you guys don't forget to check out these shows. And the Old 2 Radio Network during the Saturdays, 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Don't forget to check out Old Radio Night, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And don't forget to check out 390 Wangmaster on YouTube. If you want the UDX number, make sure you email him at udxcbradio@yahoo.com. udxcbradio@yahoo.com. And check those Thursday live streams, you'll see them. And he also goes by UDXCB Radio on YouTube. You can go look him on that one. Sometimes he puts that out there once in a while, and he's got a channel called Breaker Broker 23 if you want to go look at some other radio related stuff or stereo equipment, stuff like that. It's a lot of great stuff. But don't forget to check out the 390 Wangmaster over in Salt Lake City, Utah. P.O. Box 9223, Salt Lake City, Utah, 84109. If you want to send some C radio stuff to him, cool stuff to his channel, he'll put it out there if it's good. He usually will let you know it's good. So the Foxman's giving away back to him. We just did some soldering on the video. And maybe we'll give him some tips and tricks of what's going on this thing. So, we got the Jaw Bay Jackers. We had them last night. I got checked in the World Radio 559. That was great. I got checked in like I was pretty close on it. That was awesome. So check out World Radio 559 on Friday nights, 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. He also goes by UDX 559. His name is Nosepicker. He also goes by World Radio 559. He's in San Francisco, California. And we got our other guys here tonight. You guys see all the cards here. Check those out. And we usually feature these on the channel. And you guys saw the new QSL cards I got from New Zealand. And this beautiful flag. That is UDX 462 in North Island, North New Zealand. Pretty cool. It's a scarecrow. He is awesome. And that was like that radio back there we're talking about that we're working on right now. It is a beautiful grant. If you guys want to donate some CB radios, sideband radios, if I want to recap of myself, maybe I could learn how to do them. If you guys want to donate some C radios to my channel, let me know, like old school. I like the ones that have single sideband built into them. So I just want to let you guys know. So don't forget, if you want to become that UDX member, make sure you guys do it. And also, CB Lounge 2112 is on right now. Don't forget to check him out on YouTube. He's out there doing this thing. And check out Old Radio Night. And there's a UDX thing. And we got a lot of channels out here tonight. I got on Rooster's live stream a few nights ago, the one with the channel 26 channel. And don't forget to check him out, roosterscb.com, if you want to do that. He does 2 radio night once in a while, and we're going to talk about the Highlander in a minute. But this is roosterscb.com. Go check out some cool stuff on him. He was on that channel 26 live stream I was doing. Let me see what we got here. And this is definitely the original social network, the Wagon Master. That's cool. Man, I wish we get some more of that kind of stuff. We need to display some radios. But this is the old2radio.net, so he's going to be back soon. That's Dennis Thompson Fresno, California. Check out the Old 2 Radio Network Saturdays, 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, 27.085, Channel 11. He's in California. Goes between 8 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 10 p.m. Pacific. Either way, depends on the time zone. So check him out. Dennis will give you a shout on those 2 radios for sure. This is the one you guys want to go challenge if you're in Tennessee. It's like our OTR, very close to him. But we guys got to make sure everything's good with this guy. Check out Rooster C Radio Connection out there on YouTube. He's got a lot of great radios for sale. He owns a business, sells radio all the time. He doesn't repair radios, but he has people that repairs them for himself, like friends, people on the radio. They do it for themselves, stuff like that. And they probably do for others, or they take it to CB repair shops. Who knows? I don't know, but this guy, if you want to text him, 423-229-3535. If you want to text questions about radios, boxes, you name. And be cool with the guy. Tell him Foxman sent you. This is a show called 2 Radio Night. Comes on Fridays at 8 p.m. on Channel 18. You'll get to see that out there once in a while. He did a Channel 26 live stream a few nights ago, so I made it on his stream. So check those Channel 26 live streams in East Tennessee and Cleveland, Tennessee. You might be able to hear me on the radio talking to him way down there. But he's like 60 miles away. So don't forget to check out Rooster CB Radio Connection in Tennessee, in the Smoky Mountains of Tennessee, getting on down. And they're part of the club called Smoky Mountain Skip Chasers. If you want to go check out the Smoky Mountain Skip Chasers on Facebook, go look up Smoky Mountain Skip Chasers on Facebook, and go join the Facebook group, and they'll appreciate you on that. If you're in Tennessee, if you want to say hi to them on Channel 26, they'll say hi to you out there if you're in the area. And they're out there on 26 all the time. You don't hear them, but you'll hear them on certain parts during the day and night. Also, I want you guys to check out Highlander 498 on YouTube, and he goes by John, Juliet Oscar Hotel November. He's called the Highlander 498. Highlander UDX 498 is his YouTube channel. Check out Highlander 498 Interactive Video Gates. He's in St. Louis, Missouri, and he'll appreciate you to talk to you out there on the radio. Tell him the Foxman sent you over there. And I'm sorry we did this challenge today on the things. We're repairing some radios today. We're going to do some more of that soon. May all work on it tomorrow. I like to stay concentrated as long as I don't get distracted. I'm great. And don't forget to check us out. And don't forget to check out CB Lounge 2112 out there in Carson City, Nevada today. He's on live stream doing the Sunday services. He's got the Navajo base station going on right now. And tell him Foxman sent you there. The man lives here in 1988, 1985 all the time right now on Sunday services. He does it every Sundays once in a while, but he's out of Carson City, Nevada. CB Lounge 2112 on YouTube. Oh yeah. 79 Smokescreen, the man that drinks the RC Colas, that does the Doyas, that does the Hawaiian Shaka Waves, and the 79 Smokescreen. And don't forget to vote for Morris for president. If you're out there on the radio, say hi to Morris, my guy on the channel. I know a guy in Hawaii likes it. And also don't forget to check out Old Radio Night 21.C, Saturdays, 8 o'clock p.m. in Charleston, South Carolina only, in the Carolinas only, and all over the world. Dirty Diaper 21. Check them out. And after that, there'll be Old 2 Radio Network. It's called Old Radio. This is our UDX Pride of the Month. I don't know when Pride of the Month, I think it was in September. So this is definitely what we are. This is our little decals. And we're great. That's that one. I got the microphone for free. You guys know this is a Turner 251. It's non-amplifier. A guy gave it to me back in June 2021 when he came to paint my house. He gave me this one for free. It needs some wiring up. I tried it on one of my radios. Well, it still works. It might be good for a 2 radio. And he gave me this walkie-talkie, this Lofty walkie-talkie. That one still works good this day. I haven't changed the batteries at it for a long time, but it still works. You guys heard it once in a while, and I still use the Randy 2 when I do it. But when I bring the Randy 2, I usually do all my stuff when I listen to that, when I transmit or use my other radios. That one, I keep that one next to me when I try to do some transmit tests. That's great. So it's great. We got some other radios down here you guys see tonight. So I just want to let you guys know, have a great day. UDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, get on down. And there's our beautiful Madison. You guys love that radio. That is the best radio I got so far. The Code 139 is one of my best radios I like. We'll get it out there once in a while. But this, I haven't fired up for almost 4 days, but I'll be back on the air soon. I'm doing recapping right now, and I don't think conditions are good right now in Tennessee. Maybe we'll get it. But we're going to be doing lots of live streams of this, and some live streams of this guy, and the Quad 5. But our Cobra 139 is the way I'd like too. That's what started this channel many years ago. She's still good. It needs recapping. You guys know what the whole 9 is. But the Madison, I really love this radio more than anything in the whole world. I will never sell this baby. It'll never be modified or nothing like that. We're going to keep it basic. I like the free band channels on this one. I like the other ones. I wish I learned how to do DSVFOs. Put one in my Cobra 139. That'd be quite nice. I still have the device, but that guy on that channel, Ham Radio Hack, he needs to show us the real thing, how he did his. He did some of it, but why doesn't show the inside of the radio where he hooked it up? And the only thing you get one of these working is there's some kind of device that goes here. It's like a tuning device. It does this radio, and it's like it goes by like the Model 90 model, and I think it's a Stemtetic, what it's called, and they still sell them for like $45. And they say they hook it in channel 1 crystal, and it selects the channel 1 and has VFO. But you can put a DSVFO in if you want. The one I had, that device I still have, and I'm learning it from Ham Radio Hack, and plus Jeb's Electronics, which is now used to be called Jeb's Project. So he did something like that. If Jeb does something like this, to put a DSVFO like the one for a Cobra 139, like that little thing with the Lafayette the SSB 100 version, something like that will work, something like this. But Ham Radio Hack is the only guy who has something close to put a DSVFO. He got it working. He doesn't show me how he hook it inside. He told me he put it in the channel 1 crystal and soldered it. I don't know, but if you guys gonna get one of these radios, let me know and put a DSVFO in it. Let me know you guys can do it with that little box I have. If you guys gonna do it soon, you could send me a video and show me how you guys did it to put a DSVFO in this radio. But I'm not going. I want to get this radio recapped, guys. You know that. But this radio, I love this baby. And I will never sell it. It's a pretty beast. But I think I keep it as a Turn Plus 2 desk mic on it. But we could put a D104 on it right now if we want. If you guys want to run the D104, let me know. But I think I would like to run the Turn Plus 2 for a while and stay with the one I have for a $25 mic. I have a second Turn Plus 2, which it only works to this radio only. And it's worked with this radio before. But it might work with this one too. But it works with this radio very well. And this is a Superstar 507 microphone. It still works great. So this thing is my baby. This thing is great. It does everything solid. It's been recapped. It's doing everything. LED lights, new everything. And as long as we keep this thing going good, no golden screwdrivers will not mess with this radio. I promise you, we keep this going. I like the free band channels, the extra channels. I love all that. But this radio took a long time to get what we want. And this is going to do a lot of great live streams. It's going to be like the Grant. It's like the Grant, but even like a Cobra 2000. But this is an amazing radio. Once I hear all the stations, I think I'm going to do very good with local contacts and things like that. It still do good on the beam antenna, but this is a beautiful radio. And I could do a lot of my DXs on it and probably my local talks on the beam antenna, but who knows? This thing is a good radio. But a guy heard me 45 miles away at one night when the skip dies down. Ridge Runner heard me pretty good on with the 2-pill, no problem. He's down near Sweetwater, Tennessee. He heard me back a few nights ago. But I went on the live stream to talk to Rooster on this guy, because this is the only radio he can hear me on, because that's on the Mako 5000, which is not running a box, it's barefoot. So I'm going to catch you guys later. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, getting on down. We're east of the Rocky Mountains, west of the Appalachian Mountains, and south of the Canadian border, and mostly north of the Gulf of America. And we're northeast of Australia and New Zealand, and west of the British Isles. Oh yeah, across the Atlantic Ocean. I'm telling you, this is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, getting on down. We'll catch you guys later. We're bouncing off the meters, we're bouncing on the beams, and we're banging on the meters for sure. Have a great night. We'll bring out more videos soon. Oh yeah.